Ready? For Brett. The anti-math guy who made numbers sing. I'm doing math live on the cover. Brutal. Molly's game. Control. Power. Pride. A spreadsheet and stilettos. Here's to the odds and to Brett, who always saw angles while just playing the hand. Welcome to The Cover, where three Hoosier friends judge books by their covers and movies by their trailers.
That's right. I'm Brett, here with my fellow Indiana natives, Remington and Marcus, ready to dive into the stories that keep us up all night and occasionally put us to sleep.
Whether you're a bookworm, movie buff, or just here for the witty banter, we've got you covered.
Each week, we'll dissect a different book or movie, sharing fun facts, hot takes, and moments that make Marcus cry. Spoiler alert, we're not experts, but we're definitely opinionated.
From literary masterpieces to blockbuster flops, nothing is safe from our snarky reviews and wild tangents. Who knew Hoosiers could be this entertaining?
So grab your popcorn and reading glasses because we're about to embark on a hilarious journey through the pages and screens that shape our lives. Or at least our weekends.
You're listening to The Cover. Let's get the show on the road before one of our kids wakes up. Yeah, let's check levels there, Nate. Softy.
Yeah. Am I a little soft?
Can you hear yourself?
Not really, actually.
Well, that's what
That's the whole point.
They can hear what you hear.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a little soft. You wanna crank me up and then lower my voice a little bit?
Here we go.
Super soft.
You're with Nate Fraser and the Night Rider.
Yo.
It's nice having someone else with a deep voice on the podcast every once in a while.
Yeah.
These two munchkins I have to look at.
You saying I don't have a deep voice? Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Welcome back to The Cover Podcast. I'm your fill-in host, Sir Remington Ramsey. To my right is the asset.
Marcus Mangus.
And to my left, and I'm not going to go hard at you because for 2 episodes we just dogged you. I'm going to give you a break this episode.
Yeah. You were just saying that to be
Producer
nice.
Hot Take Nate.
Producer Hot Take Nate.
Yeah, Nate Dogg in the house.
I do see how you avoided saying your last name because you say it weird and everyone knows that. We answer 9 questions.
How did we not get Fraser in with Saw? Fraser.
Saw the razor.
Saw. I feel like there was something we should have
cover that with you.
Yeah, he
Should've
didn't cover Saw.
Yeah.
That was Brett.
And I didn't watch like half of it through my fingers, so.
Speaking of The Cover, we answer 9 questions and a few others along the way. And I'm going to answer the first one, which is, what did we cover? Molly Bloom, a beautiful young Olympic-class skier, ran the world's most exclusive high-stakes poker game for a decade before being arrested in the middle of the night by 17 FBI agents wielding automatic weapons. Her players included Hollywood royalty, sports stars, business titans, and finally, unbeknownst to her, the Russian mob. Her only ally was her criminal defense lawyer, Charlie Jaffe, who learned that there was much more to Molly than the tabloids led us to believe. This movie is Molly's Game, 2017, R rating, 2 hours, 20 minutes runtime, starring Jessica Chastain, Idris Elba, Kevin Costner, Michael Cera, Jeremy Strong, director Aaron Sorkin.
There were a lot of big names in this.
Huge names.
Sorkin?
Names.
Is that? I didn't realize it was Sorkin.
You didn't realize it was Sorkin?
Well, I should have realized it was Sorkin because I love the dialogue.
Oh yeah, quick, witty,
yeah,
fast, choppy. This is his director's debut.
Oh.
This was his director's debut because everything else he was just a writer. So he, as a writer, you've seen him on sets and as a producer, but actually being the guy that directs and tells people where to stand and what to say and how to do it, he's never done.
What
it
else has
now.
he directed
since then? Well, I think he had The Social Network.
It's always riveting. It's always riveting when Remington's looking things up.
Yeah,
The Social Network
had a producer.
Social Network 2. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing everyone else's job at the same time.
They're making a Social Network 2?
They're making a Social Network 2. In fact, the person who told me that, Molly Bloom.
Whoa.
Whoa. What? last time
Wait,
when we
know Molly Bloom?
And no Molly Bloom.
when we covered Social Network, didn't we say in that episode that there should be another one?
We did.
because
we did. Did I not tell you guys this? This was like something that I thought I texted immediately because we talked about this.
I don't.
I
You
don't
might have texted immediately. I don't.
Well,
Sometimes
guess
I
what,
ignore-
boys?
I
There's
didn't
a
sometimes
see it
I
on
second
my
ignore
one
text
coming.
threads.
Yeah, because we were like,
Yeah.
man, they really because that ended,
I didn't get it. In this moment I still don't know. I mean, a lot has happened to Facebook. I mean, he's
Yeah.
gone to 250,000 times. He's become
Meta.
a multi-billionaire, Meta, all that stuff. But this story was like, even in this moment with all that happened, the story is still how it was founded. Don't you believe that? I mean, what
But the glasses look really weird.
the Meta glasses?
Yeah.
So you think the whole movie's going to be about the Meta glasses?
I don't know. I just can't get over how
We-
weird they look.
We had some speakers.
I think there's
at
probably
my
lots
event.
of different iterations to that story that would be interesting stories.
The second part?
Yeah,
Really?
I think so. I'm just curious. I mean, I'm curious to see where they go.
I am too. Molly
Is
okay.
Sorkin writing the second one?
He is. Yeah, so he and Molly are actually working on it together. So here's what's interesting about it. This is why I know about it. So going into it, what did you guys know about Molly's Game?
Nothing.
About the
You
movie?
knew nothing about it?
Absolutely nothing. I hadn't even heard of it until you brought it up
Wow.
on this show and then said, let's add that to the list. We bumped it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Man, I feel like we definitely have his levels right, but I'm feeling some deep voice Nate. He's really giving it to us tonight.
I'm trying, guys.
The-
Fraser,
the radio.
Night Rider.
The radio voice.
I'm
I
really-
can't even act like I can do a low
I'm really,
voice.
I'm really trying.
Whenever Remington makes me do the cover for the Disturbed cover for
First of all, make you do is very
Like a Bridge. Is that what it is? No. What song are we? What song is? Oh, Sounds of Silence.
the Sound of Silence Disturbed
The
version.
Disturbed version.
Yeah.
Man, the low parts are really
You
tough.
surprised me. I forgot you used to do that song karaoke. You brought it up a
I
couple weeks
did.
ago. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pause this game.
It's one of my favorites.
It's so good. What did you know about it, Mangus?
Well, I saw this movie very shortly after it came out. I didn't see it in theaters. I don't know. Was it in theaters?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I did not see it in theaters, but I saw it on Netflix like as soon as it was released on Netflix.
Yeah.
It just looked interesting.
So,
I mean, but I didn't know anything about it. I
So you
didn't.
just
I never
watched
read
it.
the book.
you watched it and said, "Cool, that's a cool movie." You didn't know it was real. Like you didn't know the book or anything behind.
Well, I mean,
the
I
scenes.
figured it out.
Yeah.
I figured out that it was biographical.
Do you
But-
guys smell soccer cleats?
Yeah, it's my feet.
What the heck, man?
Yeah, dude.
You're all the way over there. We're in the studio. What?
Yeah, it's pretty
he's
bad.
taking off his
Pretty
his,
terrible.
his socks.
What happened today?
Oh
Okay,
my
just deal with it, all right?
No backstory.
gosh.
It's pretty terrible.
We give Brett a hard time when he brings smells into this room.
I know.
You are not an exception. That is brutal.
Listen,
I'm
I'm a
is it
man.
the shoes? Nate left his shoes upstairs like a man,
I don't think so. I don't think it was the shoes.
like a gentleman.
I think it was the feet.
Midwest.
Speaking of gentlemen, is that on our list?
How do you like that movie?
I don't
Yeah.
know. We're pretty deep. I think we have a
That's
list all the
That's
way into
Guy Ritchie.
third
Yeah.
season.
Guy Ritchie, guy movie.
Yeah. Have you watched the show yet?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I haven't watched the show.
I
yet.
just finished the first season. I don't even know if there is a second season out yet, but the first season.
the first
phenomenal.
season just came out.
It's so good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Daggone it! Now there goes
Eight-
10 hours
8
of my
hours.
life.
Yeah, exactly. So you didn't know anything going into it. You watched it. Both watched it. For me, I knew the movie. The book. I was reading the book. I remember mowing my lawn and just being like,
you can mow and read at the same time.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Sometimes.
Impressive.
So anyway, I'm listening to it. I stop every couple seconds to take notes, and I'm not even doing the podcast at this point. The book was so crazy. I was just writing things down because her life is like a cartoon.
So, are you glad we covered the movie, or do you now wish we would have done the book?
I'm gonna throw all the stuff in. So what I knew going into it was the book, but since then and before we went into the cover,
But the book covers a bigger, the movie covers a bigger scope than the book, right?
it does.
I get that
It's-
impression at least.
because the book ends like in the movie. It says
Yeah.
the book is already out in the movie.
He's reading the book
yeah.
because his daughter read it and loved it, right?
Yeah. It's good. It's good. The book is very good. She truly doesn't name
It's a
anybody.
really clever script from that perspective.
And am I right that you
yeah.
know her?
Writing the book into the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So
and really good marketing.
She tells.
geez.
Did you meet her, know her? Isn't there
At this point, I had not. So at this point, I just read the book and thought it was phenomenal. Then I watched the movie, and I love Sorkin. Like, top writer all time, even top director, even though he's only directed a few things. I just think his storytelling is so incredible. Side note, there's this little clip of him and Lin-Manuel going back and forth to arguing about who brought more history to families' homes through either The West Wing or Hamilton. It's a really funny little clip.
Okay.
Jeez.
It's good. Check that out. By the way, you know that little that thing you found on Netflix that you said is like a 45-minute whatever documentary? Or whatever? You know who directed that? Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's so good.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No, but I've seen all his stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know what that was.
Yeah. Apparently there's more, but I didn't
Like he does like a little series with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wes Anderson is phenomenal.
He's so good.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, flash forward, and Molly was on my short list for this national event we were doing, and I think I met her through the Speakers Guild. I was actually going in for somebody else, like it was like some sports. I think it was Terry Bradshaw or something like that to speak at this thing.
Love Terry Bradshaw.
And there was a conflict or something
Dude,
like that.
we just had Merrill Hodge. He'd be really good for one of your events.
Really?
He's fantastic and a really good human.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what we like. We like fantastic on stage and good humans.
Yep.
So,
or cute dogs.
no, good humans.
Oh, sorry.
So Molly was on the short list, and long story short, we booked her. And one of the things that we made sure was in the contract is she shows up on our podcast, which is the Real Producers Podcast. Had her on the show, and I asked her all the things, anticipating this. So we'll probably throw up a couple clips in the show. In this show, just from that interview. But it was really good because she went behind the scenes. I was like, listen, I'm going to ask you questions. Like, what's it like having Kevin Costner as your dad? And that one didn't land on her. You know, but like when she spoke on stage, she actually dropped that as like, that's why she's like the favorite child now, because Kevin Costner played her dad.
That's funny.
Nice.
So she was really cool. We met her backstage. Kelsey was her handler at the event. So she spent like 3 hours straight with Molly Bloom. And
nice.
As she was leaving, I filmed. I basically said, "Hey, give us one thing that no one knows about with the cover." So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But meeting her and hearing her story on stage. So if you haven't seen Molly's Game, go check it out. But spoiler alert: essentially, what happens is she's an Olympic athlete, breaks her back, decides I cannot compete anymore. So she's struggling to find her way in life. Her brothers are taking off. Forbes under 30 list, getting drafted by the Eagles, like just taking off in life and society. So she's feeling like she's a loser. And long story short, she falls into this game, for this poker game, because her boss plays poker with celebrities. And he brought her in to basically help keep things sorted out in terms of money and all that. And she learns the game, takes it over because he's a jerk and everyone likes her more anyway. And then she creates what is now known as like the most well-known underground game, shut down by the FBI. But the thing is, that part takes place in the movie, but not the book. Like that's where the movie kind of picks up.
Okay.
And so we have her speak, and everyone's like, why would you have this ex-con, this ex-felon speak? Well, what happened was they seized everything. She was proven innocent, but still lost everything. And now she spends all of her time. Well, I'm sorry. She was guilty of taking a rake. That part is true. But innocent of being...
For a few months.
Yeah.
I
Innocent
had to
of
Google
being...
what that was. I was like, rake? What?
Taking a rake?
Yeah.
Did you have to Google all the poker?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Poker
That's in my
terminology.
notes.
You're playing Brett's part great.
Yeah.
Not knowing anything. So anyway, just that's catching everybody up onto like how that whole thing came about. But I mean, regardless of if I met Molly or like had this interaction with her, I still think this movie is phenomenal and worth covering. It's just
Yeah.
with Sorkin, like she tells the story of how she got Sorkin. She was
Totally a worthwhile cover.
I mean, it's a crazy story, and then
She recruited Sorkin.
she did.
Yeah.
She tried to get this sold. So think about this. I didn't think about this, but she told this story behind the stage, which is no one wanted this movie made because all the celebrities that don't want their stories being told were playing at that poker game.
Oh, yeah.
So like all the Hollywood elites were trying to get it shut down. And so the reason why she's working on Social Network 2 with Sorkin and some of these other projects is she's looking for social justice. She wants like there's some people within Hollywood that she wants to take down without naming them. She wants to do it the right way, basically.
Wow.
So that's what, but that's just what I don't understand about Social Network 2. Like I don't know what I don't know. So it's probably, I mean, knowing Sorkin, he's not going to pick a project that's not good.
Gonna uncover a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, man. Who knows?
Wow. Okay.
But all I know about what's his face, who invented
Player
Facebook?
X. Oh,
Zuckerberg. All I know about Zuckerberg is like post Facebook is all these really funny things he's done. He being on Joe Rogan, the cabinet meeting with Donald Trump, like some of those other like when he was asked how Facebook makes money from the grandstand, like just dumb interviews. So I don't know where they'll go. But all right, officially answered the first question.
Good work.
8 more to
man,
go.
moving right
Wait, what are we
along.
drinking? Oh wait, you're hosting. My bad.
What are we drinking?
Vodka Red Bull.
Why are we drinking vodka Red Bull?
Because to play poker all night, that's what you have to drink. You know, and she was an alcoholic, but she was also addicted to the pills and everything else. And I didn't really think that bringing like Coke or Molly in here for us to do
Would be appropriate.
would be appropriate.
Coca-Cola.
So I went with vodka Red Bull. Also a favorite of Remington Ramsey's.
I am a vodka Red Bull guy.
Oh yeah.
Tastes like college.
Yeah, I don't think it tastes very good, but
You don't like it?
drinking it, I do. It's okay.
Are you
I'm
a
not
bourbon
a
guy
big
over
vodka person?
Like if you had to tier your cocktails, what's at the top of your cocktail tier?
Gin,
Really?
Gin. So rank
then
it for me.
tequila,
Gin, tequila.
bourbon, vodka rum.
What about you, Nate?
I don't drink anymore. I don't know.
Okay. That
That's
leaves me.
Just kidding.
That's really annoying.
Yeah, I know. I like
cool answer, man.
I like bourbon. And then I would say
Yeah. How long have you been off the sauce though? Because you did. So we did 75 hard together, and then you kept going.
went 130 days. Then when we were in Disney,
Disney will get you.
no, well, people just like hyped up this drink. It's called like the entire time I was like, oh, this sounds like something Marcus would make, and it would be delicious. It was like a Viking coffee, and I was like, yeah, that sounds awesome. Get it there. It's like $18 for like 3 shots worth of a drink, and it's just Bailey's. And like some like
It's a dirty soda.
and just like some like
Have we talked about dirty sodas on this
crunchy
show?
stuff
I
on
don't think
top.
so.
A dirty soda is a soda with coffee creamer in it. It was invented, as I understand it, by the Mormons who don't drink and they want to get funky with their cocktails. And I haven't tried this, but there's a bunch of buzz going around that says it's pretty tasty.
Dude,
Never tried it. But anyways, I was super disappointed.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Broke
And the 18 bucks.
Well, I mean, like I was all in, but it was just that I really hyped it up, and I was like, like this is something Marcus would make. This would be killer. Get it? I'm like, it's Bailey's with some crunchy stuff.
listen, not everybody can deliver
yeah.
on the cocktails.
Haven't drank since, so I don't know, 20-something days.
I do like vodka above everything else because I feel like you can not take a hit on your goals with your food and all your intake and everything like that. It's not going to give you a headache. And
Vodka's too sneaky for me.
is it?
Really?
Because it doesn't.
I feel
hurt-
that
it
way
doesn't
about-
hurt
You've seen me with a bag of Flaming Hot
Flaming
Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos.
I feel that way about bourbon. I feel like bourbon sneaks
Sneaks
up on
you
me
because it tastes
way
so good.
way more than.
Well, the
Vodka.
sneakiness
No,
is
no,
usually from
because-
something that tastes good, and you don't realize you're drinking so much of it.
Well, no, the reason that it sneaks up on is because like you could have more gin or tequila or vodka than you can bourbon,
True.
and so
Well, yeah.
you can have more before like feeling drunk or being drunk or whatever. So that's where the old bourbon sneaks up on you.
I don't know.
I just don't like drinking things that make my tum hurt. So that usually
makes sense.
That usually stops me from.
Vodka and Mountain Dew Whiteout was my
Does
college.
bourbon make your
college drink.
make your tum hurt?
It depends. I
Yeah.
can't drink a lot of it. No.
Yeah.
I am a vodka Red Bull / Corona Modelo kind of guy,
Yeah.
and then everything else is like sipping one or two.
Yeah.
I had some good. I'll tell you one thing I love is the St. Elmo's Cherry Cola bourbon. That is yummy.
From
Sure.
there, not the pre-mixed stuff that you get at the grocery store,
I'm
right?
pretty sure it's pretty
The same?
similar. Yeah,
Okay.
they use the same stuff. Like
For
It's
those
going to taste a little bit different.
For those
'cause it's not-
non-indie people that
yeah, for
still
the
want that
Germans out
taste.
there, it's the it's
Colts are playing in Germany this week.
dude. I seriously considered going.
Our listener base just we really missed out on an opportunity there.
Yeah, to do
What
it
are we-
on site.
I guess we could still do it.
We could. I'm not gonna put it
Believe-
past us.
I do have a breakfast on Thursday. I can't miss that.
fly out.
I feel like you
Friday.
could fly out Friday and then come back the next Friday. I mean,
Hmm?
hey, just take the 6 kids.
All right, yeah, super cheap.
All right, let's move right along. Nate, what's our next question?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, what? You're gonna have Marcus do his
9 words.
9 words.
Yeah,
and
he hasn't
then
been counting. I want to hear the scat poetry that you got.
Oh, I can do it. I can do it.
I'm really hung up a little bit because I'm no longer
You got 2 options.
hosting. So, because in there I said tonight I'm hosting. So it's kind of weird now.
Oh, that's awkward.
Wow, you
Yeah.
scripted it out.
That's all right.
We're really
ChatGPT
doing
wrote
the
it.
fix it.
unthinkable.
ChatGPT wrote it the first time. You can change it the second time with ChatGPT.
All right.
All right, you want me to go?
Fair.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. High stakes poker queen won't give up her peeps.
Her peeps. She won't give up her peeps. So you're saying like all the celebrities and all the elites,
Yeah.
those are her peeps.
Yeah,
Her
maybe I could do better than that, but
Well, you know what? I think it's accurate. I think she felt like a representative of them. And if you look at the Bad Brad case,
it was
Can you
her
say
name
her
too,
people
though. I think
instead of herpes. It sounds
I mean,
weird.
her peeps.
her peeps.
Her peeps.
It's my 9 words, Nate.
Herpes.
My 9 words.
Too
I'm the
close.
captain now.
All right.
But
I'm
she
the
also
captain
won't
now.
give up herpes.
Yeah. Jeez. No, for you to say that she's not giving up her peeps, I think that's pretty telling. Like I think that actually is how she feels. Like anyone who was in her game, whether they're legit, a good
Yeah.
person or not,
Yep.
she's representing them. I mean, it came through in the scenes, it came through in the book. When you meet her, that's
In her lawyer's office.
There's
that's where
kind
it
of
really
an
came
honor. There's even though these people are, she does say they're gambling addicts and things. Like there's still.
Well,
she created this space.
Mm-hmm.
She promised certain things, and she doesn't want. I don't know. She doesn't want to violate the, for lack of a better term, like sacredness of that. It's like there's like a vow there that, like she says, "Hey, this is where you can be you."
It's almost like HIPAA. It's almost like
Yeah.
she is doctor-patient confidentiality.
Yeah.
I think she just knew that it would take down some good people, and taking down all the bad wasn't worth also taking down the good.
I don't know that she's defining who's bad or good though, which I
No.
think is what we should do.
It seemed.
Well, that's just
it seemed
people
like
who are
it was
actively trying to hurt people.
It seemed like it was about 2 things. Number 1, her name, right? And she says that at the end. Like, this is
Yep.
my name, right? So she wants to be seen as somebody who, even though this was a poker game that for a long time was legal and then was illegal
Yep.
and had some unsavory characters in it, the game itself had integrity, right? So she
It's
wants
not
to be
gambling.
seen as integrous. And then
It's a game of skill, she says.
the second thing is that I think she, at least the way it comes across in the movie, I haven't read the book, is that she really cared about those other families that would have been destroyed.
Yeah.
As a result,
That came through in that scene.
of that negative person.
She goes, these kids have to read about their dads
yeah,
in this manner, and I'm not going to be the source of that.
right.
Is that because of everything that happened with her dad?
Probably.
That she didn't want any kids to have to go through what she went through?
Well, one of the questions that we added back to this podcast that I think is really good for what we're about to talk about is favorite scenes, like most epic scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one you have to throw in there. I wasn't going to
Is on the bench with the dad.
Yeah, I wasn't going to start there.
Totally.
But like since you brought that up, that scene is so powerful. Kevin
Makes the
Costner
movie.
is so good.
Okay, Kevin Costner for this film is exactly what Robin Williams was for Good Will Hunting. I think.
The
Dead Poet
catalyst.
Society.
I think so. I mean,
The X
he
Factor.
doesn't have very much. He doesn't have very much screen time, but
I will say this:
it drives so much of the story.
you are right. You're not wrong, but you're also the thing about you take Robin Williams out of Good Will Hunting, it's not Good Will Hunting. You take Kevin Costner out of this movie, the movie still has such an epic story that it stands on its own. Whereas I don't think Good Will Hunting does.
I don't know that
Who
the
would you
movie's
replace him
as
with?
good though.
It's not that I wouldn't
I don't-
replace him. I think if you don't feature the dad in this movie, it's not as good.
Yeah.
But
the
it's-
movie's not as good. That's my point.
You're right. It's not as good, but the movie itself, the story itself, would still, I think, be really efficient and all the other elements that the movie had. Good Will Hunting is nothing.
You
without
don't. You don't
Robin
think
Williams.
that I that's yeah. Without the guide character.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
because she's narrating the story.
the trouble is that he is what she begrudgingly needs
Yeah.
at the end.
Who's the hero? Okay, let me ask you this: who's the hero in Good Will Hunting?
The hero.
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Right? Who's the hero in Molly's Game?
Well, do you mean
Molly.
hero or do you mean
Molly or-
protagonist?
No, I think hero.
Well,
I think Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So here's the thing. It's a good problem to have. I'm just saying, like, the movie was so well, and that's the difference between Matt Damon writing his first script and Aaron Sorkin writing the script for a story that's already freaking awesome.
That's true. That's true.
But
do you know who
that's
would've-
I don't want to
fair.
take anything away from Kevin Costner because I
That's-
like him a
that's-
lot.
But if you put Carrie
I think
Elwes,
Ellis
ruins. That's her dad.
ruins
That's
the
her
entire movie, right?
Oh man.
bend your knees.
I really though. I mean, you put him on the bench.
I listened back to Saw.
They just go and sit on the bench, and he's like, "Excuse me, do you have 6 fingers on your right hand?"
Somebody's looking for you. No, I went back and listened to Saw, and I just laughed my butt off about just dogging Carrie Elwes.
I heard lots of comments. Apparently, people who also played against the deaf school in
Oh, no.
basketball. It's exactly what you described.
That's in that episode?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I didn't get that far. Oh, I forgot we talked about that. Oh, man, this is a good show. We need to go on the road again. We need to schedule some live.
I got some places for us. I think we should consider the new lounge.
I don't disagree, but I also don't necessarily think that Books and Brews was a bad
Books and Brews
place.
was
I think it's
fantastic.
great
I
for
love
our
it.
listeners.
It fits perfect with the whole book
What
and
other
movie
cult
theme.
classics?
Now they dropped the only thing that they had to do, which was give us the beer. But
I think they could make that up. Old Jason.
all right. So
Jason
top scenes,
Warple.
favorite scenes.
Wait, do I get to do my
Oh yeah.
Slam poetry.
Slam poetry first, Nate.
trying to keep it short? Because
Let's hear it, Nate.
Blew that.
30 seconds.
But here's the deal: the difference between the first time you did it and the second time is you really nailed the Brett accent. If you could bring that back.
Just start with girl. Poker.
No, it was a high
Yeah.
pitch. He's trying to nail this Knight Rider voice, but he's gonna have to go a little high pitch for it.
move the mic away so I can scream a little. Ready?
Yeah.
I didn't prepare for that. That was should have got that as
Put
a
him on the
side
spot.
text. Ready? For Brett, the anti-math guy who made numbers sing. I'm doing math live on the cover. Brutal. Molly's game. Control. Power. Pride. A spreadsheet and stilettos. Here's to the odds and to Brett, who always saw angles while just playing the hand.
Nice.
It's my ode to Brett.
We
Wow,
can
you snap weird.
Yeah, that's what Jessica always says.
I've never noticed that.
I don't
We've
know.
snapped on this show for 2 years. I've never noticed how you snap.
I don't know how to snap. Apparently,
Wow.
Jessica always tells me I snap weird. I don't.
You know how we always make fun of like our grandfathers and then our dads
Yeah,
for stuff like that?
Yeah.
We are those people now.
I'm for sure
We
Those
are
people.
the people that are made fun of.
100%.
Like we used to
We make
make
fun
fun
of
of.
our-
Like
I
when
don't
you
know
first have
when-
your couple
I don't
kids,
know
you're
when
like,
I got
oh, you're a
old,
dad
but it
now, dad
happened
jokes.
fast.
But like, no, I think we're like old and weird now.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Lean into it.
We haven't quite reached the age where we really don't care,
I
but I'm getting there rapidly.
What are you still holding on to that you kind of care about?
I'm getting there rapidly.
Oh my gosh.
Especially when he camps.
All right, man.
Yeah.
The big question on the cover. What stopped and made you think?
I was not expecting this to be as deep.
What do you mean by deep?
Remington, you just don't think Remington likes deep movies?
Whoa. Of all the movies I've picked, there's some deep cinema in there.
Yeah, I mean like
I'm
this.
just kidding.
This is very much like Shrek. You know, just many layers.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers to this for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you go into like just who she is and what made her that way, and you're really thinking that a lot of her acting out is because of just like her father pushing her. Mm-hmm. Which one of the questions I
you think that she's a champion, so she continues to be a champion because she was pushed, and that's like what's driving her motives to be awesome at things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then you kind of find out that, you know, it was that she saw her dad cheating on her mom
When she was 5.
in the car and subconsciously just buried that.
Yeah, that scene, his line, "You didn't know what you saw,
Yeah.
But you knew.
but you knew."
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she just
I knew you knew.
just buried it deep, and then just all that coming out.
That's why that scene is so powerful, is because he says, I'll tell you, but you have to ask the question.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you 3 years of therapy in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Like every line he delivers in that, because he also says your addiction is ruling over men. Mm-hmm. And I don't know the truth to that. I can't remember if I asked her that on the other show or in person, but like there's certain things in that scene where I'm like, I wonder if her dad really identified that, or if she just identified that and put it in the book.
I had it in my notes.
I wonder how much he
it.
charges for 3 minutes.
3 years worth of charges. No, like he followed that up with saying like pretty much like that was a red herring. That was to get your emotions high so that he could lean into whatever he said next.
He's saying that wasn't really what it is.
Yeah,
I just disagree with that though. Like if he's saying like no, that's not true. Like there's a lot of evidence otherwise that says like she had motives to like in a man's world dominate men who put her down.
When he said it, I wrote down. I was like, that's so true. Like.
Yep.
Put it in my notes, and then he said like that was a red herring. I like went back to my notes and I was like,
I don't think it's a red herring,
He got
man.
me.
I don't think it is. Now I will tell you that
find it.
meeting her in person, she really does care. I mean, the whole movie, she would rather lose everything in her life except clearing her name, like losing all the money. Like she could have made tons of money.
She took enormous risks for a long time by not taking a rake, by doing all kinds of different things.
And that's what she talks about on stages now is integrity, like doing things for the right reasons and having
her addiction of power over powerful men. I put is perfectly said, and then I put later, but a red herring.
Jeremy Strong is awesome in this, by the way.
Oh, he is the best douche in the world.
He
He's
is.
so good.
Do you like him better in this or The Big Short? I think my favorite
nails
Jeremy
this.
Strong character is The Big Short.
He's so good in Big Short.
Actually, I love
this
that ensemble. That's the thing. You get a good ensemble around you, it amplifies your
Well,
character.
that's what Sorkin's so good at writing.
Ensembles?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
It's that quick boom, 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 boom. But Strong is like, I just watch those parts and I think that has to be so much fun to play that.
To just play that, yeah.
It has to be.
Then how about Michael Cera? Can you imagine
Oh,
playing Michael
man.
Cera's character? Did you kind of hate? Michael Cera. What's
So
funny?
he
what's
must
funny
be a
about
good
him,
guy in Hollywood if he's willing to do this.
dude. Well, that's
Play
what's
your
funny.
ex.
Do you guys remember years ago when he came out with that?
Super bad.
No, he came out with this. So Christian Bale, there was a video that leaked, and I think it was Christian Bale who just went off on the set, and he was super rude and abrasive and cursing out the set people for ruining a scene or something like that.
Yeah.
So then a year later, not too long after that, Michael Cera released something similar as a spoof, but didn't say it was a spoof. So
Yeah.
when you take a risk when you do that, people just think that you're that guy. And I guarantee people who watch this, I mean, it's the same people who watch The Chosen and think Jonathan Rumi is actually Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean, you're taking.
Well, that's like my biggest problem. Like, I love The Chosen, but that's the one thing that it's like, oh,
What, people doing that?
yeah. Well, because you shouldn't have an idol, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a real. It's a real issue.
For sure.
He's the voice.
What do you
of-
just not do it? I mean, would you rather not do it?
No, I think you should do it, but
He's a.
Michael-
he got his start on, by the way?
Michael's-
Jonathan Rumi?
yeah.
What?
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh
This dude was
I thought
the
that's what you were
voice.
gonna say because he was the voice of all those guys.
no,
Yeah.
Michael was Brother Bear in the Berenstain Bears
Really?
Was he really?
TV series.
I think Michael
Like the
Cera-
original bit, like in the 90s?
No,
No, he's-
2002 to 2003. He was in 26 episodes.
Wow.
So Superbad's hilarious. Juno, he's fantastic in that
He's
movie.
great in Juno.
And
Arrested Development.
And he
I loved Arrested.
he is so much like my friend Drew. It is uncanny. The guy in Juno.
Yeah.
He's like my buddy Drew, and it hit at the perfect time because he was my pledge brother. We were in college. So funny. I mean, I love.
Isn't that
Michael
funny how
Cera.
you there's a character like Tom Cruise always reminded me of my cousin.
Yeah.
And so you always have that like deeper appreciation for someone that, for that reason.
Yeah, every time I see Michael Cera, I think about my buddy Drew.
Yeah.
Every time.
He nails this part.
Shout
though.
out Drew Capsalis.
It's pretty well documented that he's playing Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Is that who he's playing?
Player X is almost definitely. I mean, she has that, the green screen little.
Oh.
Little-
I mean,
Little
how
crap.
many Tobey Maguire movies can we name right now?
Besides Spider-Man.
Or Spider-Man 2,
Secretariat?
Spider-Man 3.
Is he in Secretariat?
He's in Great Gatsby. He's been in some roles.
Yeah.
Is he good in any of them?
I actually liked him in this latest Spider-Man movie.
I do.
Yes. But he was playing off of the other two guys.
So he's Tobey Maguire?
It's definitely Tobey Maguire.
Oh, interesting.
And they paid homage to Leo being a part of those circles because Leo always plays poker in headphones, and there's a guy playing headphones. So she names all of the people who were in the Bad Brad deposition.
yeah.
But the only one that everyone really wanted is who Player X is, and she never flat out named him, but everyone figured it out. And it kind of again, so I feel like she probably, this is where I'd really want Brett's take, because Brett doesn't like retribution. He doesn't like revenge.
Yeah, it doesn't make him comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Nate? You're sitting in
You're
Brett's
a
seat.
revenge
Do you have,
guy,
do you have an
Nate?
issue with revenge? Do you like revenge movies? Aren't revenge movies just so
Name a revenge movie.
fulfilled? You just feel fulfilled at the end of the movie. So Count of Monte Cristo is a revenge movie.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
So is shoot.
Pirates? No.
The
Yeah, Pirates is.
law-abiding citizen.
I love Law-Abiding Citizen.
Law-abiding citizen
Is that,
like a double
Will Smith?
double revenge movie.
No, that's who's in that?
Well, Jamie Foxx is in it, and Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler. Yeah.
Dude, that movie's so good.
Slumdog Millionaire. That's a revenge movie.
I mean, you're
A little
just naming
bit.
really good movies. I didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like the revenge aspect, where like you spend your whole life.
What's the one where
Okay, Princess Bride.
they get
revenge movie.
abducted?
I'm not joking.
E.T. Revenge movie.
How so?
I'm just kidding.
What's the Liam
Willy
Neeson?
Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay.
What's the Liam Neeson movie where like his
Taken.
daughter gets? Yeah, I was really pissed.
That's not
Watch-
a revenge movie.
What?
That's
Well,
not-
he takes revenge on those people.
I feel like that's
Is that a revenge
John
movie?
Wick, definitely a
I've
revenge.
not seen
movie.
John
I haven't
Wick.
seen
You've
any
never
John
seen
Wicks.
John Wick?
I have not.
Guys,
Yeah.
I
Next
love
week.
Keanu.
next week, John Wick,
Next week?
Did you call him Kiana?
Keanu.
You called him Kiana.
What's supposed to be next week?
Kiana like Tiana?
I have to see Remington's reaction to John Wick.
I know I'm gonna like it.
I'm 100% sure you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
Actually, Jessica and I
Wicked
watched the new
is
one.
next week.
Oh, you want to get rid of Wicked for John
Yeah,
Wick?
for sure I do.
John Wick.
I will
Wicked.
vote John
Get rid of
Wicked.
Birdman.
John Wicked. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cover both in the same episode. John Wick and Wicked.
Get rid of Birdman.
No, we're not.
I
getting
love
rid of
Birdman.
Have you seen Birdman? You would
No.
not be saying that if you saw Birdman.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Nate, get out of here.
I haven't
Get
got
out
your
of
guys' Christmas.
I didn't think we'd find another person to sit on that seat that hasn't seen any movie, but here we are.
I've seen a lot of
We found
movies.
The
it.
It's just not the ones
librarian
you
who
guys
spends
are.
all his time reading books.
I'm reading.
What a loser.
King, A Life right now. Oh my word!
As in Martin Luther
Elvis?
King Jr.?
You talking about Elvis?
Yes, Martin Luther King
Oh.
Jr.
Mm.
It is incredible.
The
And
book is the writing
right.
is good.
All right,
Oh,
what made
so
what made
good.
us think? Here's a question I have. What's the worst thing that can happen in sports?
Like a bad beat.
That's how the whole movie starts.
Oh, injury.
Well, people
Yeah,
say that she has this whole thing about, you know,
Yeah, that whole line.
that the whole thing is awesome, but I'm just curious, like, what's the worst thing that can happen in sports?
Are you asking us?
Yeah.
Oh, I think a career-ending injury for sure. Because I'll tell you right now.
Dude, Halliburton with his Achilles in Game 7.
Yeah.
that was brutal.
So I mean, it depends on whose
That-
perspective you're talking about.
That's
Whose perspective you talking about? The athlete?
Well, so yes, from the athlete's perspective.
Then it's got to be a career-ending injury because like the psychology that goes behind that.
Like the Theismann injury.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
gosh.
I'm thinking that
Bo
middle school
Jackson?
kid, that middle school kid that gave everything he had, he just wasn't talented enough yet. Gets cut because for whatever reason there's middle school cuts, and then he gives up the sport, and then like 3 years later he's like 6'5", and could have just been a beast.
That's the worst thing.
I think that's one of our worst
Interesting.
things that we do for kids.
Definitely, if you're being serious, that definitely is an issue with
Defining a kid by how he's playing in 7th grade.
Well, I don't know. You define him. Here's the thing. Do you not cut? Like you still
Leave him on the bench. Let him practice. Let him make your team better. Let him try to become better.
But how do you do that for 70 kids? Like how do you like?
Have you been at a tryout with 70 kids for a basketball team?
I've been at a tryout where you definitely cannot afford to have everybody who tried out on the team. And I definitely have cut and been cut in times where it made me better or the person better because they were cut.
Yeah. I mean,
Jordan talks about it. Jordan talks about being cut being the best thing that ever happened to him.
yes. But how old was he? High school?
16,
He was a high school
15.
sophomore, yeah.
Yeah. I think
He was
that's
on the JV team
I think
of the
that's
varsity.
different.
I don't disagree that there's definitely tiers of what you do for, like, I used to be hard against participation trophies until I had a kid that, and I was reading, I read this book called Raising Men, I think. It's by Eric something. He's a ex-Marine. The book is not good, but
Maddox. No.
Maybe. There was one chapter that was good. The book itself was kind of like it wasn't that great, but this chapter talked about participation, and I was like, this is an ex-Marine, like or a Marine, like he's for sure going to be against it. And he was like, there is a time and a place for participation trophies. And the more I got into it, and then my kids started getting into the sport, I'm like, wow, I actually kind of agree now.
Yeah.
If you can get a kid to play that wasn't going to play, then give them that year, maybe 2. But then there needs to be a defining moment where they don't just get a trophy for playing.
Yeah, I think it's also been really valuable for my kids that they've lost, you know?
Sure.
And when they've lost, and it makes the hard work and the winning like that much bigger of a deal.
Yeah.
You know? And I think there's some life lessons there.
But they have to be able to understand that.
Yeah, but it hurts really bad in the moment.
Yeah.
And I think walking your kids through that and then helping them to come back stronger and it's like a year later, you know? Yeah. And then there's a bunch of buildup and they might lose again. I think it's tough. After that entire thing about what's the worst thing that can happen in sports, this is one of the quotes I wrote down. I just wanted to say to the person that said the worst thing that could happen in sports is 4th place at the Olympics. Seriously? F you. It's so funny. And that's it. And then she stops with the whole sports thing. So funny.
Yeah, I mean,
such good writing.
Jessica Chastain is the perfect character to play Molly. Like, she talks like her. She looks like her.
As far as I'm
like,
concerned, she is Molly.
It is. Yeah, it's pretty eerie. And man, like, just to put yourself in her position, by the way, where her brother is still an Olympic record holder, and then the other one is a surgeon.
Yeah.
Like, and they're boys to on top of it, like in a world where
and they didn't know their dad was having an affair.
Right. And yeah, I mean that scene, I really hate that we started there because it's going to be hard to top that scene.
You don't top it. That's
do
the
we
thing.
Cannot replace a Gary Bertier.
Yeah. Do we push our children enough? That's
we've talked about this
on the cover.
Yeah, I definitely go back and forth. It's because there's times where I push a lot, and then there's times where I back off, and you know it's a tough question. It's really interesting. Are you talking about the scene where
As a society or just the guys in this room?
Are you talking about the scene where? Are you talking about the scene where he says, where he's asking her basically if she pushes enough? And
Here's another good scene.
Well, yeah, because he's pushing his daughter. We're talking about the lawyer
reading the Crucible.
And assigning her homework on top of her homework. How he's asking her, and he's like, "All right, if you went into this class for this teacher, could you teach that class today?" Yep. And I think maybe we don't push our kids enough. Like I think you're right. There are definitely times that we gotta see that breaking point and reel it back a little bit. But
every kid,
you need to reach the breaking point. You need that's the problem I have with, and I know you're in education, but like that's the problem that I have with so much of education today is the kids are way too comfortable all the time, you know? And like some of my friends who are in teaching, they talk about how, oh, well, studies show that homework doesn't actually help that much and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I just don't, I don't think that's possible. You know, like more reps equals mastery.
Yeah.
And more, and mastery more quickly. And, you know, it could be that, you know, if you push too hard, you will take away some of the like love of learning or whatever. But there's also a reality that I think you start to see over time where it's like, if I'm sitting there right next to you and I'm in it with you and I'm helping you get this homework done, like there's some bond that's built there. And quick example, my 3rd grader had to memorize Exodus 15, 1 through 11, right? It's the Song of Moses after they come out of after they make it through the Red Sea,
Mm-hmm.
and all of Pharaoh's people are all swallowed up by the Red Sea, is this beautiful song that the Israelites sing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's long and it's not easy, right? And she's in 3rd grade, and she was not confident that she could do it all. And
she's memorizing for a recitation.
yes,
Yeah.
she has to stand
She
up
has
in
to
front of
stand
her
in front of
class.
people.
She has to stand up in front of her class and her teacher and be graded on this.
Yes.
right, and has to do it word for word and has to do all these things. But they don't practice it very much in class. They're supposed to be practicing it at home.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that she had 3 or 4 weeks to memorize this thing. I find out that it needs to be done 3 days beforehand.
Yeah.
And it's 11
And
fairly long verses.
She hasn't done anything with it.
She hasn't
yet?
done anything
Oh,
with it
no.
yet. And so she's
there.
breaking down.
Yeah.
She's crying. She's talking about how she can't do it and how she's stupid and all these things, right? Well, for about 3 nights, including one night where I was gone and doing it via FaceTime, we spent about an hour and a half every night, like going over it, getting better and better, me helping her to memorize it. And she went in there on that Friday, and I told her teacher, I was like, hey, she didn't really even start this thing until 3 days ago. So I don't know how well she's going to do. She does know it, but she doesn't do it without mistakes very often. And I told her if she makes mistakes, don't worry about being perfect. Just go through it.
You told her teacher this ahead of time?
I told the teacher this because I knew that Quinn might break down. And so I said, I was actually kind of hoping that she would fail. Like, I was kind of hoping that she would have that moment.
But the adrenaline
And
kicked
she
in.
crushed it.
Yeah.
And
So is
now
that good
she
for
thinks
her?
she's invincible. Yeah, I do think it's good for her.
I mean, either way, it's still good.
Either
for her.
way, it's
like
good
the
for
3
her.
days of reps.
Exactly.
Dad doing that for an hour.
We went through it. We spent those 3.5
Guys,
4
classical
hours on it.
education is phenomenal. Like, I'm watching. So my girls got up and did a recitation this very morning. 6 minutes excerpt of
Yep.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yep.
6 minutes. I have it recorded. Do you know how long? Do you know how many lines? How many pages?
I thought you were just going to ask me how
It's
long 6
incredible.
minutes is.
Reed did the whole freaking book of James.
It's
The
incredible.
whole book.
I
Yeah.
was really hoping you were going to say, do you know how long 6 minutes is?
Yeah. Hey, you would have said no.
No, I don't.
So I mean the
Wait. I get
Went a
it.
whole different direction.
I get it.
I just the it's just incredible to me, and especially with kids that I have a kid that struggles that struggles
Same.
with education, and I will say this: there's something to be said for less things going on in their brain than ours. I actually think it's easier for them to memorize. I remember being their age and remembering every detail of the movies that I watched.
Yeah.
I remember every line. I remember every, like, the shirt they were wearing. And now, and we've talked about this before, but I forgot that I watched a movie like the year before and watched the whole thing. And at the end, I'm like, I think I saw that. Our brains have so much more things that they're
Nate,
storing.
you were talking about The Partner, that book.
Dude,
And I definitely get all of the Grisham books mixed up at certain times
Yeah.
because there's similar storylines
Sure.
and things. Well, I had the drive over to Columbus, and I was like, oh, let me just throw this on. And I started listening to it. I was like, oh, I really like this book.
and you've definitely read it before?
Well, I once or twice, but what was funny is that you're remembering that things are going to happen.
Yeah.
So you don't remember what happens at the end, but as things start to happen, you're like, oh, I remember what's next.
Yeah.
I remember what's next.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I do really like that.
Well,
and I think it's going to be a great movie.
Yeah, we talked about that, and there's certain movies where, like, I think it's this movie, Molly's Game. This movie that we're
Red Bull.
covering today has so many of those moments where I'm like, what movie is that from? It's always Molly's Game. Like, there's so many little things. So another one of the scenes, this scene right here
With Harlan or
with
whatever his name
Harlan.
is. Oh, that's just
It's brutal. About an
It's so
hour and
hard.
57 minutes in is one of the hardest things to watch. Basically, Harlan is a poker player that is a pro, comes in and is all jacked about his wife's birthday. By the way, this is a true story. Like, there's certain elements that they glamorize.
Yeah, right.
This part is true. And he he was just playing and didn't realize that a guy sitting at the table was not a good poker player, and accidentally flipped his card over, and he realized that he bluffed him on nothing, and it just sent him on a tilt. And
A 2-day tilt.
2-day tilt, misses out on his wife's not only surprise birthday party, but doesn't even like go home to say hi to her, and then loses what, $2 million,
And then says, I don't have it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
at the
it
end
was
says, "I don't
it
have
was like 1.7 or something.
just so sad. And like the amount of disclaimers that people, that gambling sites have to put on.
I will
now.
tell you, like, all the gambling apps and stuff,
Yeah.
the way that they cater to the people who are addicted to gambling
Oh yeah.
is really terrible. Like, if you win too much on those apps, you can't. Your maximum bet is limited,
Yeah.
and then they'll let you do as much as you want to lose as much money as you can on the stupid parlays
Oh, yeah.
and stuff like that. And
And just like
And-
Vegas, they'll comp things. Like I've got a friend.
yeah, there are people though, like it's becoming an epidemic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, and all of the gambling sites know it, and there's no retribution. It's actually it's really concerning. It's one of the reasons that I don't gamble. I also don't trust myself, so that's part of it, because I'm significantly too competitive and would always think that I could, like, kind of like Harlan in this.
Yeah.
Like, I would always think that I could get back in.
Yeah. Just
Like-
buy it. Just
like,
give me a
You know
little
what?
bit more
Just
time.
give me a little bit more. I can make this up. I can do it. Like that's my mindset about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And so, putting me at the table,
I
have
normally
to
am
give
too.
myself very good limits.
Praise God, it did not work out for me in sports gambling because I'm just bad at it. I would make a couple good bets and then I would lose it, and it just drove me nuts. And the amount, what I kept going back to, because I've been to Vegas a couple times, and the very most I'll lose is like a couple $100 ever.
Yeah.
And the reason is because I work so hard to get this
It just
money.
drives you nuts,
and you
right?
lose it so fast.
I know.
I put $5 on the Vikings winning the Super Bowl every year.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's a really bad
Dude,
bet.
yeah.
One of my buddies, this is one of the best things I've ever heard. He put $100, and I don't know if he does this every year or not, but he put $100 on the Pacers to make the finals.
Yeah.
And then they made the finals, and he used the winnings to pay for tickets
Oh, that's
to
cool.
go to the games.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that he only paid $100 for the tickets.
Put $5
essentially.
down for Coach O'Connell to be Coach of the Year. So I used that to roll into this year. So
Oh,
I put,
there you go.
I put 20 down.
Playing for pizza.
Nice.
Put 20 down for the Vikings to win
Nice.
this year.
No, I mean, there's
Thanks,
an element.
Colts.
So,
Way to ruin that.
I mean, we're literally talking about gaming. We're literally talking about cards and sports gambling. But there is an element. So the part that
I do love taking money from all of you, though.
That's true.
It's one of my
That's a
favorites.
different thing altogether. We don't have to get into that. No, but like, there's an element of gambling in just everyday life. Like everything that we're
Correct.
doing
Yep.
is a gamble. You're selecting risk in every by sitting in this chair. There was a risk that was involved in that. So
Yeah,
you're
we're
making
taking
micro
time.
risks.
So
We're
one of
taking
my
a lot of time
questions
to do
goes
this.
right
Yeah,
on with
right.
that. So beyond drugs and gambling, what hidden addictions drive us? And then under hidden addictions, I put control, ambitions,
I love that.
validation.
I love that they say, player X,
Yeah.
that money won is 2 or 3 times, 10 times better than money earned. That's a really interesting addiction to have. Is that like the money doesn't really matter to him as much as it does that he's like winning against.
Well,
those
that's not
people.
even his most famous quote.
Spider-Man, which every time I look at him, I think one time you sent a meme where it's where his Spider-Man mask is all ripped, and then it's just like my underwear, or something like that.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
I send a lot of memes.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like what my underwear sees was buying new socks or something like that. I don't know. I'll find it. It'll be on our Facebook.
It
Don't
sounds
worry.
funny.
Don't worry,
It
friends.
sounds really funny.
I'm looking for the quote, but he basically says, "I don't care about winning. I care about crushing souls.
Yeah.
I like destroying lives."
Yeah. Jeez.
And that's a direct quote from the book. Like that's something he said.
Unbelievable.
But like, okay,
I like to win. I love winning at anything, right? And I'm not a very big fan of losing. But at this
What happened?
point in my life,
Let's say Tobey Maguire said that. Let's say he becomes Spider-Man. He's friends with Leo. He hits it big. He hits it. Does he hit it before Leo hits it? I mean, it's right around the same time.
I think Leo was big before
Titanic.
Toby
I think
was.
Titanic hit
Yeah.
before Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All of a
Leo
sudden,
did like Gilbert Grape, and Leo.
but that wasn't.
What's eating
that wasn't
Gilbert
like
Grape?
Titanic. I think was
Okay.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Yeah, that's good.
He's he plays he.
I wish we need to get to where we've got video because
plays-
I'm just watching Nate over there laying down like, what's
Yeah,
eating
Nate.
Gilbert Grape?
Yeah.
That's good.
Nate, can you use your normal voice for this podcast, please? Freaking me out over here.
It's awesome. I know. Keep it up. I like the
Hey,
radio voice.
The Knight
I like
Rider.
the sultry tones.
Do you know what Gilbert Grape is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm saying that's a good movie.
I don't know.
No, the
So
Concord
all of a sudden
Grape
he
is-
gets all this money. He gets this fame. At what point does he become the douchebag that wants to destroy people's lives? Like, is it because he is so bored because he has everything
Probably.
and now, or was he always that guy and it just accentuates it?
As in, like all the money in the world basically just accentuates what.
Yeah,
you
it's like
already
alcohol.
are.
It makes you more of what you already are.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But like, I just don't. I don't know, man.
I've been told.
I've been told that alcohol makes me more awesome.
I don't know. That's the rumor on the street.
Votes in.
That's great. Fantastic. No, I think that's a really good question. And what's interesting is I think that, there's a point in the movie where Molly gets there too, right? So she's got all these famous people. They all come at her beck and call. They come to play this game. She's got all the money that she's got more money than she ever thought that she would be making, right? And I wrote down, it's almost like Ecclesiastes. Like she's got all this stuff, and it's just like it's all meaningless.
Mm-hmm.
Meaningless. It's all meaningless, and I think that's so often the case. Like you're searching for that next thing that is like whether it's a high or whether it's growth or whether it's and it might be something that's really positive and it might be something that's really negative.
Yeah, you brought up Ecclesiastes, and this project I'm working on talks about the difference between happiness and joy coming from money, and how does God really care how much money you have, or does he care about the heart? I think we all know what the answer is to that little thing, but specifically on the journey of finding out the answer to this question, there's two ends of the spectrum. You have prosperity gospel, or people who are super rich, and the Bible talks about the rich young ruler not being able to enter heaven because his idol that replaces Jesus is money.
Yep.
But that's the one everyone likes to, like, that's the famous one that everyone likes to point to with, like, money is not the answer. Yeah. But conversely, there's verses that talk about don't make me too poor that I steal. Like there's
or like
being
Paul
poor,
or Paul saying, like, if you can't take care of your family,
sure,
like you're not
being
you're
being
not gonna be
poor
able to go
is
to heaven.
There's elements of sin that being poor causes. And so like money itself truly is, that's why the famous misquote is money is the root of all evil.
Oh yeah.
The love of
money.
Yeah.
And so the love of money can be from poor people and rich people alike.
But I think, what she was seeking was not necessarily money.
Right.
What he was seeking, player X, wasn't necessarily money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She wanted to win at all costs. He wanted to win. Right? And the reality is when you're sitting at the poker table and you push them all in and you're risking losing X amount of money, there's a significant adrenaline rush that comes with that.
You seen In Time?
In Time? No, I
In
don't
Time
think
with
so.
Justin Timberlake?
No, I don't think so.
Just
So the premise is instead of money as currency, time is currency.
Oh, jeez.
And so they have a running clock on
I
their wrist.
have seen this movie.
Oh, I don't think I finished it.
When they're gambling,
Yes.
they'll arm wrestle, and they're arm wrestling for time. So as you start to put the other guy's wrist over, you're losing time.
Yeah.
And there's a line in there where he talks about you don't really feel anything until you let it get all the way down to zero, and then you
Yeah.
bring it all back.
Yeah.
But you're literally gambling with your life because your life is based on time as currency.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty good flick.
Okay,
I think it's on our list.
probably.
It is. It is.
Yours or mine? 'Cause
Listen,
Oh,
we're
the
going to be
only ones.
talking into these microphones for a long time.
Yeah, we got time.
So I think what I notice is Molly is chasing control after moments of humility each and every time, and the more humility there is, the more control she's trying to take. I mean, she broke her back, in her trials on TV in front of all those people. I mean, how humiliating would that be? Like, not just scary, which also the fact that they just like let her get up. I was like, all right, there's Brett with his movie magic.
After her back.
Yeah, like she, like
No, hold on.
They
Did
didn't
she
stabilize-
break her back or did it just re-break? Because
she
she
snapped
had
the-
this scoliosis thing.
She had things put into her back for scoliosis that got snapped.
That got snapped, yeah.
yeah, and then they just let her get up.
By the way,
And then-
that's not movie magic. That actually happened. If you go to the YouTube video,
She says
gets up.
she gets up.
my goal
why
was
would they just let her get up? Like
I don't
that?
know, because you're thinking like you have to support the neck and the
Yeah,
spine.
that's what I was
Ultimately,
thinking.
if someone's moving, you can't push them to not get up. That's
right.
Like you almost have to. There's
Okay.
been, by the way, speaking of this, there's been some brutal football injuries in the
feel-
last 10 days.
I will say this.
10 days.
I feel
Yeah,
like
Kraft's on my
I'm a
team.
much I feel
What
like
happened
I'm
to Kraft?
blew out his knee.
Did they show it?
ACL, right?
Dude, but like Scataboo,
That was gross.
homeboy from Washington last night,
yeah, Jalen.
Jalen,
Dislocated his
his elbow
elbow.
going backwards.
Yep.
Like nasty.
Man, he was so
brutal
fun to
sport.
have on my fantasy team last year.
Which one?
Daniels, Jaden
Yeah.
Daniels.
But he's so tiny. Like, it's only a matter of time. Travis Hunter being on IR is the most predictable thing of all time, by the way. We're going
Yeah.
to play a pro player both ways for 8
Yeah,
games.
who would draft that guy?
Ah, dude.
What
and,
an
and by the way, I
idiot.
put him on my bench when he scores 20 points.
What an idiot!
I really try to not talk about fantasy on this show, or really ever with my team.
You're,
Then let me
dude,
finish
you
my
might
take.
make you might make the trophy this year.
Yeah, maybe.
Let me finish my take. So, is control ever
Oh,
truly
jeez.
possible?
Are you trying to control us right now?
Yeah, I feel like
Good
the
luck.
answer is
Just
no,
another
Nate.
addiction. Is she just addicted to it?
born in it.
Because once she gets control in New York, like she has.
My name's Nate. That's my name.
That's the name.
You guys said you were gonna be nice this time.
Clinically insane.
You guys said you were gonna be nice. You hooked me in. I got it.
Oh,
I
man.
got it.
I feel like I've been very nice this episode.
Control.
Yeah. So she finally has control in New York, right? Everything's going as planned. She has the whales.
Except that the pots are getting too big.
Well, they are, but right before that happens, she starts getting addicted to drugs, and I think that's because like she's already filled that addiction of control. So now she needs to.
It's funny you're bringing this up because I really like rags to riches stories in any form. So like I consider, stay with me, I'm not making a joke. Scarface, I consider a rags to riches story.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, but when I watch it, I always in my mind resonate with it and stop at the points where they go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that
'Cause
that's realistic.
You and I are perfect.
We don't make
I'm
mistakes.
the same way.
But I mean,
I do.
The person who
Yeah,
tries
you're
to
not
fix
perfect,
everything.
Nate.
Yeah, I know. That's why you guys make fun of me.
That's why you're producer Nate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
Name.
My name's Nate.
My name's producer Nate.
Nate. That's my name.
It's Fraser.
I did notice there was not a whole lot of moms in this, so I didn't know if you'd be entertained by the actual movie. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though.
Yeah, is her mom ever even shown?
No.
Interesting.
And she's living with her right
Yeah,
now.
they show her mom
Are any of
in
these
the bedroom
are any
on
of
the
these
phone.
cocktail waitresses' moms? I'm just curious,
sure.
Nate. What did you think?
Nate, did you look that up?
No, so her mom
you
is
look it
in the
up for us?
movie when she's on the phone with her dad, and
They show her?
yeah.
Oh, wow. How did we miss that? I've seen this movie 100 times. I can't remember.
They
what
do. You're right. They're fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, weird
I
that I,
will
caught
say
that.
that's
guys.
interesting that Nate picked up on that. So
Nate's a big mom guy.
I'm just really into cinema.
something. So,
I love it.
all right,
Hadley's
give
mom
me
has gotta go.
give me more notable scenes. I want to know, like, when I say
I said
notable scenes.
I love the scene about the hard drives.
Oh yeah.
Okay, where she's talking to the lawyer. She's talking to Alba.
So her and Idris, so they're going at it, right? And she is just realizing, oh crap, all that stuff is backed up from those different phones. I can't just toss it in my blender like Tom Brady did and it goes away.
What do you mean, like Tom Brady did?
Well, that's how he got away with Deflategate.
Oh, don't even get me going on that. All right, keep going.
Don't get you going. Are you a fan of Tom
Deflategate?
Brady?
Are you
No,
kidding me right
but
now?
the
On
week.
Tom Brady's
okay,
side?
I just hate the Packers. And the week before that all happened, Aaron Rodgers in an interview talked about how he would overinflate the ball because he felt like it gave him more accuracy. He wanted it to be as pumped as it could be so he could throw a rock hard ball. And then the next week, Deflategate happens. The interview with Aaron Rodgers gone from the internet. And I'm like, what's the difference between underinflating the ball and overinflating the ball? And I hate the Packers, so
Aaron Rodgers likes it hard. Tom Brady likes it soft.
We'll just leave it at that.
Anyway,
sorry.
I thought that it's just such a cool scene. They have a few good scenes together. The one in the courthouse where he keeps going back and forth and he's trying to decide.
I love that scene.
And not only is he going back and forth in his mind, but he's physically going back
putting
and forth.
himself.
Switch me
Does
seats.
Sorkin have a background in theater? Because like that feels like a theater move to me.
I don't
More
know,
than-
but you know, West Wing has a theater
It does.
episode.
Yeah. But I think that, him, move over and going back over there. And I'm your lawyer. And then he goes back. No, I'm not. And he goes back and forth. And
How much
then he
much
says,
does
you said you left 2.5 out there. Why didn't you sell it to somebody? Because I didn't know how they would collect.
I was afraid.
I was
of that.
afraid you were going to say
Yeah.
that. So, and then it happens again where he's like, just give them the hard drives and this is all over.
Yeah.
You can make the money, you can do the things, just give these people up. And she won't do it.
Yeah.
And he's at the same time as her lawyer exasperated, but as a human, he's like, I really respect this. And it's a really cool
You know what
moment.
though? I will tell you. If you think about what we said at the beginning of the show, the book was written
to the
before
cover.
the movie was. The book was movie before the script for the movie was.
The book was movie before the script for the movie was?
No, stay with me. I know it's getting late.
That's what
We've
you
had some
just
vodka
said.
Red
I'm
Bull.
just making sure you're
I don't know what I said, but what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say. Even his Knight Rider laugh over there.
Hey, man.
Come
I
with
was
it.
born in a-
Grab somebody next to you, tell him you love him. He's losing it. He's losing it. Can't be doing that. Gosh dang it! I don't even remember what I was talking about.
He's gonna spit right into the mic.
Don't spite. That's
and his
Brett's
computer,
mic.
the whole thing.
I just took a big old sip.
What was
got
I
me.
saying? Oh.
I said, bang.
So you're talking about the scene where she's fighting back and forth with her lawyer about
Yes.
releasing the, and what's interesting to me, and because I know the backstory, is that that's basically a version of what she did with Aaron Sorkin to make the movie. Because think about this. You've got the book. The book is coming out. It's not she got an advancement, but she didn't name any names, so it's not flying off the shelves. And so she goes to Hollywood and has a list of 5 directors and writers that she wants to do this, gets Sorkin first. He does the interview with her, and she convinces him through a conversation similar to the one she had with Alba that, hey, this is why it's worth sharing. And he loved her integrity and her story so much that's why he went with it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because the truth be told, like, the lawyer is a big player in this, but he was not interviewed for this. Like, he wanted to stay out of it. Mm-hmm. But he's the hero. I mean, he's the hero in the movie.
It's so cool.
But it's also like you can make the argument that Sorkin is the hero in this whole storytelling thing by taking a chance on doing the movie. I love this guy.
So this guy, the drunk guy.
Yeah. He's in Bridesmaids. Who is this?
He's so
Chris
funny.
O'Dowd.
Yeah, he's good.
He's hilarious in this, and playing a drunk person.
Yeah, you've talked about this.
So difficult.
Yeah, he's really good at it,
and he is fantastic. So I don't know if he's just actually drunk.
Victim of circumstance. Victim of circumstance.
Victim of circumstance.
All right, so another notable scene for me was when the billionaire shows up with the Monet,
yes,
as the collateral.
She's
And
like,
yes,
put it away.
He goes, so I'm hoping you'll accept this as temporary collateral. And she goes, that's an authentic Monet. Grabbed it right off the wall. You came over here carrying a Monet. I was driven. And I have security outside the door.
I know.
That character.
Why don't you take that 7? 4? No, 7? $1 million.
Oh, that's a good scene.
I'll give you up to 2.5. You're a good girl.
All right, so were you going somewhere? Did you have something to say? All right, so I wanted to talk about 2 scenes, one that we've already talked about, but then talk about the power of another scene that made, again, this whole Kevin Costner scene. The reason why it's so powerful is because of all the things he addresses before in the movie. All right? Yep. So like we talk about like these powerful scenes, and I don't know why we keep on comparing. Maybe it's because we just most recently did Good Will Hunting. But if you think about Good Will Hunting, the most powerful scene in that movie is what?
Good Will Hunting?
Yeah, what's the most powerful movie? The most powerful
It's
scene.
not your fault.
It's not your fault. He hugs him. It's not your fault. They don't address.
That's what she's saying. That's what he's saying.
They don't address other parts of that movie in that scene. Like they address, like we know his backstory, but they're not talking about. So the difference of the scene in Molly's Game with Kevin Costner sitting there is they are recounting everything that's happened in that movie because Kevin Costner, her dad, reads the book.
She's just seeing it through a different lens.
Seeing it through a different lens and addressing things that we just watched for the last hour and a half.
Yep.
And the scene that brings it all together, the most brutal scene to watch is when she's attacked by the gangster.
Oh, it was hard to watch.
It's hard to watch. You're like, how can this guy, like, why does he need to do this? Why does he need to punch her in the face?
To come, just take
and
Yeah,
the way that his reaction to that too.
Yes, so this is what I'm saying. The dynamic of that scene, which is a very notable scene, makes that scene with Kevin Costner way more powerful. Because at the very end of that scene, he breaks down for the first time that you see in the entire movie. He's like, no one touches my baby girl.
He's Mr. Tough Guy.
Yeah, he's like, and he breaks down, and I love his line there. I got to look up the line. I don't want to butcher it. You have it written down?
No, I have it. I'm trying to find it. Started scrolling for it.
Well, nobody's
He's going to
perfect.
pay.
No, I'm just kidding.
He's going to
He
pay.
does say that. Yeah, he's going to pay. Person that does that to my girl,
He's going to pay.
he's going to pay.
Well, he says something right before that, too. That's super awesome.
Yeah, that whole scene, again, is powerful on its own, but it's even more powerful when you recount the whole thing leading up to it.
Yeah.
Because I think you can have a scene that exists on its own. Like,
yes, you can.
But like that one, that's why it's so good.
I don't
Here
know
it is.
that
Here it
it's
is. Here's Shelley. He's so
funny. Well, Jessica and I were talking about another movie that he's in that we saw recently.
Baywatch.
Yes.
He's in Baywatch.
Yeah, he's so funny in Baywatch. He's so funny
He
in
is
that
very
movie.
funny in that movie.
We should do Baywatch. That's so ridiculous.
Put it down, producer Nate.
Producer Nate, put it out. Baywatch.
So
And we're doing John Wick next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
John Wicked.
I can't believe you've never seen that. I really do think we should do that. I would rather do that than Wicked.
Done.
the bench scene. At one point, the dad says like,
That's why we're comparing it so much.
His response
They're both
is-
on a bench. Oh wait, hold on. Never mind.
No.
Sorry. Keep going, Nate.
he basically says like he doesn't give a crap whether she wants him to do what he's gonna do no matter what. Like
Yeah.
he's like, I'm your father. Like I don't give a crap.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I'm.
Oh, that is so good. Yeah.
I didn't put the exact quote down, and I'm kind of mad right now. looking
Yeah,
at it.
basically, I know you don't want me to come here,
Yep.
but it doesn't really matter because I'm still your dad, and
Yep.
Yes.
and I'm gonna be here.
Yes. And another line that rings in my head is when Idris Elba is talking to her about her father, and she says, "I was really hard on him."
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember what his line back is?
I don't.
He goes, "Fathers don't care about that."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, he says that, and I think about it, I'm like, yeah, we don't care about that. Like,
No.
I mean, think about my kids being hard on me. Like, that doesn't play into anything. That doesn't play into any decision I made. It doesn't play into my love for them. It doesn't
No.
play into how I feel when they're adults. Like, nothing.
No.
Like, okay, they were really hard. Like, they're a kid.
Yeah, I mean,
But as a kid, you think that actually matters.
yeah. That's a good point.
It's a really interesting scene.
Yeah, fantastic scene.
The ice skating right before the sitting on the bench. Do you think there was more of that where it like cuts in and out so quickly, and they just had to like cut it from the movie, or
Her going the wrong way and speeding.
her when she was skating,
Yeah.
and it would go between her skating and her skiing,
and the skiing.
and it was almost like she was reliving that moment. It just felt like there should have been more of that throughout the movie when that
that's the place where
happened.
she has control. Have you guys ever tried to do moguls? By the way, it's very difficult,
No, I
No.
did ski jumping.
I went
in
skiing
middle
with
school.
you guys.
dude. I'll tell you what. I was in. Ski
I'm pretty
club.
sure I was concussed that weekend.
Yeah,
I hit my head really hard, and then the rest of the weekend it was really hard.
I would
ski.
like to go. I would like to go skiing again.
That was good.
We're going to
I-
Vail spring break.
Okay, Brett. Jeez.
Yeah, world
Wow.
traveler over here. You
and-
sit in that seat and you get a big head.
I guess so.
My sister-in-law, she lives in Vail, so
Whatever. I mean,
When-
world traveler over there.
when you just drive places,
Brett's
it's
world
not that
traveling right
expensive.
now, probably.
My brother lives in the Taj Mahal, so
It's funny. I've known you for a long time. I've never met your brother.
Weird.
Would you give the people a?
I don't think it's fair to ask a guy that question. Because
Whoa.
I don't think we would be in Molly's situation. I think we would be in the guy's playing situation.
Wow, that's really sexist.
I don't know. I don't know. No, but seriously, I don't know. I don't know how I would answer that from her perspective. I honestly don't. I would like to think that, like, I don't know what the movie doesn't make clear what was on those tapes. Like,
Well,
I
all
would,
the text, all the emails that she's ever had,
yeah.
with all the people, and earlier.
I
in
think
the-
If it was them
there's-
hitting
earlier in
on
the
me, if it
movie-
was them hitting on me, I'd have no problem turning them in. If it was them, why are you sending emails that are compromising?
well, that's
here's-
what she
here's
had that
the
whole
thing.
scene with the guy where she's like, "Please stop sending me that," and he's like, "Well, has anybody ever?"
So that's
told
what I'm
you
asking. Is like
that-
is everything on those tapes them just hitting on Molly?
No.
Right. So it's
Sure,
the other
share
stuff.
lots of stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that there's I don't know. There's a lot of things that I've seen people do that I'm not that was 25 years ago that I'm not sharing that they did 25 years ago because they've changed as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just an interesting question, I think.
Yeah.
Well, she brought up the one guy that committed suicide. She named like 3 people, right?
Because
Bad Brad. By the way,
Because of
Bad Brad,
Bad Brad.
we haven't spent any time on him, but and I get that it was a Ponzi scheme, but just the
By the way.
but the idea though that he would come in there and lose all the
Lose.
money on purpose
Yeah.
Get it.
because he was gaining clients
It's brilliant.
is brilliant.
Yeah, I knew that's where you're going with it. Oh, totally.
And-
And you're
and-
likable.
and-
Everyone loves having
and
him
something
around.
I have 100% considered, by the way, because
But see, that's my question about Bad Brad. Is if you are that bad at poker, and everyone's almost making fun of you to your face, are you going to trust him with your money?
I don't know, man. This is the thing. I really honestly this is why I love playing games with people that I'm doing business with, right? Whether it's like golf or even bowling or cards or whatever, is because you get a real insight into like who they are as a human.
How they handle losing, how
Yeah.
they
You
handle
Go bowling with partners.
I know. I was gonna say bowling's a really interesting
I've
one.
definitely bowled. I've played darts, all sorts of stuff.
Golf is
I'll
interesting
do
because it's
anything.
like the one where you can like
Cheat.
cheat, but it's how you cheat.
Yeah.
I stick to that. It's how you cheat.
It's how you cheat.
It's how you cheat. If you say, I'm going to move this ball over so that I'm not hitting out of the rough or a pothole, deal with it.
Pothole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many potholes?
I'm telling you, man.
How many potholes are you
I don't
hitting?
play in these nice courses like you.
Apparently, you got to bring partners out.
I can't
Hey,
afford
I'm-
these. I can't
hey,
afford
I'm
the
Remington.
Sagamores of the world
Oh,
like
shut
Marcus
up.
Mangus
Shut up.
playing the elite marble.
Man. Deja vu right now. So
Yeah,
like,
the only thing is like
Deja
if you're
vu.
playing for money and you're trying to cheat, that's different.
Right.
But if you're just hanging out, like, dude, use a little foot wedge here and there.
Oh.
Fluff up that lie.
So I was just reading. I'm reading this book by Morgan Housel on psychology of money. And did you know that do you know where the term Ponzi scheme comes from?
thought you were gonna say fluff.
No.
It's the name. It's the original name of the guy that did the first Ponzi scheme.
George Ponzi.
Yeah, I had no idea it was a dude.
Is his first name really George?
Obviously.
To be honest, I just went with it.
You said it so confidently. I was like,
George Ponzi.
sounds good.
The Pons.
Not-
They
not
called him
me.
the Pons.
Yeah.
He would hit
George
confuse us.
Ponzi.
Arthur-
George Ponzi.
Arthur
That was a real
Fonzarelli.
dude. It was a real dude. Ponzi scheme. Anyway, I think
Is
we're ready.
Cutco a Ponzi scheme?
I think
Brett?
we're ready for hidden gems. What hidden gems did you find in this movie?
Dude, how crazy is it that we did another movie that brings up the Olympic Games in Berlin in 1936?
36.
That story that she tells is awesome.
Incredible. I had no idea.
Matthew
Tell the story.
Robinson.
Tell the story.
Brother.
No, she says, so she tells this story about Matthew Robinson who goes to the Berlin Games and breaks the records in track. But nobody knows who he is because Jesse Owens won the gold.
Did it 1 second or half
Yeah.
half a second.
And he was
half
also
second
African American and all the things.
Yeah.
And then he goes and he's like bagging groceries or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he ends up doing.
And then, oh, by the
Jesse
way,
Owens. And then his brother
his
is
brother
Jackie
is
Robinson.
Jackie Robinson. That changes sports forever.
One year I did a report on Jackie Robinson. I was always number 5 in baseball. And I did a report on Jackie Robinson, and it was one of the anniversaries of, him doing something, and I wore number 42 that year.
Yeah.
Specifically for that reason.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Paying homage. Any
Yeah.
hidden gems there?
You know
Nate?
who I didn't know about? Matthew Robinson.
Matthew Robinson.
You know why?
Because he got second.
You're either first or last.
Shake and bake.
I've been seeing all these Indiana memes going around with like, what a year for Indiana sports.
Yeah.
And it's like Pacers go to the finals.
Still don't remember winning anything.
That's what you stole it from me. That's classic Mangus. But it's like the Pacers make it to the finals. IU gets to the Final Four. All these things, and not one of them is at a championship. I'm like, that's just leaving us out to dry.
What will happen though is Purdue's going to win the whole thing.
In what sport? Ping pong?
Basketball. College basketball. Men's college basketball.
Well, then it would be your for Indiana sports.
But
a
that
lot
would
of
also-
second places.
that would
Every time
also
I see
be
one of those memes, I'm like, so we're the
20
first, last placers.
That would also be 2026. Yeah, we're the lovable losers, man.
Yeah,
That's us.
that is us. Corn-eating Midwestern lovable losers. Any hidden gems over there? Nate Fraser?
The scene with her dad and her mom, where they're at the bottom of the hill, and she's like, "I'm done. I'm tired," and mom was like, "Come on, like we've been out here since 6," and instead of dad just being like, "No, one more run," or "No, like
Yes.
you have this much time," or whatever, he's like, "Well, what are the two most important things right now?" And what'd she say, like academics and athletics or something like that? And then he's like, "Okay, well, give a synonym
For tired.
Yeah.
Give a synonym for tired, and we can leave.
Yep. And
she
that,
says weak.
And then she says, I'm going to the top of the
yep.
mountain.
Yeah.
She's like, "Let's do it again."
That, by the way, that would be Colby.
That's a great scene, because that's coming off of a memory when she's talking to Idris Elba about how hard to push your kids. Because, and that's what I really like. This is the brilliance of his writing, and I'm just now putting together like how to articulate this. His daughter is coming in. Idris Elba's daughter is coming into scenes where they're about to talk about Molly's upbringing with her dad, and so you're seeing firsthand him trying to comprehend how this Molly became so driven and impressive, not just with what she accomplished, but the integrity she has. And he's starting to admire her.
Yep.
He's starting to want his daughter to be like her. And so, you know, scene 4 or 5, he's actually asking Molly's opinion. Do you think I'm too hard on her and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I love that scene. I love that
I can't
scene.
remember
I
her
love the dynamic
exact
of that
words,
scene.
but I can't remember her exact words, but she's basically like, you know, do you know how many tough
Olympics.
tough dads there are at the Olympics? All of them.
Yes.
You know, and then she asks if she's doing these bad things.
Be
She's
harder.
like, I'd say go harder.
Yeah.
Really interesting. I'm not sure I agree with the sentiment entirely, but I do think that we need to be tough on the kids, because we gotta continue to push them outside of their limits, just like we would if we're coaching them in anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
I think that pushing gives them opportunities that other kids don't get.
you have to be a safe place, but you also need to push.
Yeah.
You know,
There's a
And-
very fine line between that opportunity and that burnout.
Yeah, I think I figured out Aaron Sorkin's favorite drink.
Oh yeah, me too.
Vodka. Red
You know,
Bull.
you know what it is? No, not vodka Red Bull, but it does include
Think about
vodka.
the most notable weird.
It was in this movie, and I wrote it down as a hidden gem.
Because I almost guarantee this wasn't part of the book.
It has to be Sorkin's. It has to be
Sorkin.
Sorkin's.
And by the way,
favorite.
he doesn't just have this as an Easter egg. He also, the law firm, is a law firm that he's used in 4 other productions, including.
We talked about Grisham.
Maybe A Few
Grisham
Good
does
Men.
that stuff too, which confuses me. Like he'll use similar
Firm.
names or whatever. and-
Yeah. It's Appletinis, bro.
Oh yeah.
Appletinis. I'll never forget. But the way he drops.
Almost made that again, by the way, because those are delicious.
You should have.
And I have all the stuff.
You should have. The way he drops that scene in Molly's game, the way she delivers that line,
So funny.
like
It's
basically
hilarious.
saying these guys could not be more out of place in an upscale lawyer bar, and to fit in, basically this thug to fit in orders something that he thinks would fit in with this crowd.
And I feel like we need Nate to say it in his deep voice.
Yeah, say it in the.
Appletini. Is that good?
Dude,
Did I
at the
nail it?
draft, Chris telling me to order something, or he's like, "Hey, just make me something," and I had the whole bar set up there.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I've got you." And
I know
back
what
with
you
an
need.
Appletini.
I know what you need. Any other hidden gems?
Yeah, the pretzel that she's eating at the end sounds terrible. She needs some Ben's pretzels. That thing was hard as a rock.
Ben's pretzels from
Like Yoder?
Shipshawana
Yes.
Ben Yoder.
Ben, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's probably the last name.
Shipshawana area. Yoder.
Yeah.
It's Yoder's pretzel.
Yoder's.
Absolutely.
Yoder's boots.
Yoder's cheese,
fudge.
Dude,
Yoder's jerky.
These are my people. These are my
that's-
roots you guys are talking about here.
I'm
You know,
letting our
Amish people don't pay
listeners-
taxes and they judge their own and they kill their own people.
I do. I know all about
Amish
the Amish.
are messed up people.
How many Amish people did you go to school with?
How many Amish people listen to this podcast?
Probably like 7
No.
would be my guess.
No. There's more German listeners than Amish listeners.
Yeah, well, maybe. Oh,
But the fact that they're listening tells me they're not very good at being
We figured
Amish.
it out. We just
They're
figured
not.
it out.
Actually, they're probably one and the same.
That's right.
They're using a VPN
German
to get away with
That's
being
what it
Amish
is.
listeners.
We figured it out.
We
They're
figured
just
out
from
you German
Indiana.
listeners.
They're just from Indiana.
like German Baptist,
They
close enough.
speak Dutch. Oh man, we've solved the mystery.
Is it rating time or you got more gems for me?
Did we ever do
Well,
quotes?
I did love. We didn't do all the quotes.
Quotes are now a subline in what were your favorite parts? So
Yeah.
favorite scenes, favorite quotes.
You're her role model. I'm good with that.
That's
Idris
cool.
Elba says
Yeah,
that.
that's
Idris- he
exactly
says
my
that.
point.
And I just really liked that part. I thought that their relationship was awesome as well. And it was cool because he, in some ways, he is the father figure who believes in her, and he sees that, and she sees that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She doesn't realize that her dad believes in her in the same way because he was always so tough.
Right.
And she needed that. At one point, he says that we don't have the luxury of integrity when he's frustrated with her and going back and forth. That's a really cool push and pull that they develop there. And then I love when the dad and Molly, Kevin Costner and Molly, they're sitting there on the bench and talking about the brothers and all their successes and things. And then he says, and I've got a daughter who did all of this stuff, and he makes what she did sound like really awesome. She's like, yeah, who's about to plead guilty for all this stuff. And he goes, well, nobody's perfect.
Yeah. The
Just
way he
brushes
delivers
it
his
off.
lines. That reminds me, there's a reel going on right now of they do this with a couple of them, but the one that specifically the Wolf of Wall Street scene when Leo's talking to the FBI agent and the choices that they made
Yeah.
of the lines that they tweaked, added, or took out to accomplish what the script was supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's really cool to watch a side by side of what the line was and how they delivered it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating that kind of stuff up. Here's a line by Molly Bloom. You know what makes you feel okay about losing?
Winning.
Winning.
That was mine. I've been sitting here waiting so patiently.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Judge Foxman, this courthouse is located within spitting distance of Wall Street. I know this from my personal experience trying to spit at it. The men and women who work there commit more serious crimes by lunchtime today than the defendant has committed in this indictment. Did not see a line like that coming from the 2.5 hours ahead of time, making it look like she's the worst person in the world.
It feels like a Big Short line, to be honest. You know, like that's the political thing that Sorkin can't
help himself.
He can't help himself.
Can't help
But
himself.
did she deserve more justice? Or you think that mercy
You don't think she
was-
got justice?
Justice in what way?
I mean, she pled guilty.
She pled guilty in taking a rake.
Yeah.
Well, she pled guilty so that they would not take the hard drives. That was the whole reason of pleading guilty.
Well, because she would have had to.
If she would have fought it, they would have taken.
It would
all
have come
those
out
hard
in
drives.
the deposition. The
Well-
whole point of taking all of her money and everything else was to
Not only that, she was guilty. She wasn't trying to get away with it. She told them it was a win-win to plead guilty. Not knowing what the sentence would be was not the win, but she was going to plead guilty.
But they knew the reason that they went after her, at least the way that the movie is portraying it. The reason that they went after her, the reason that they seized all of her money and
To get to the
everything else
Russians.
was because they knew that she had the intel that they needed.
Yeah, put her back against the wall.
It was a
which she had
squeeze.
No other
Yeah.
squeeze. Yeah, good mob.
A squeeze.
I
said, Nate. That's my name.
Speaking of names, because it's my name and I'll never have another.
Yeah. Apparently she's not planning on getting married.
Or having a pen name.
Oh, yeah. Like J.D. Moringer.
Is that a pen name?
No, but, I mean, he has different names.
No, he's just a ghostwriter. That's the different.
Just different names. Andre Agassi.
That's not what a pen name is, bro. Ghost Rider.
You couldn't handle losing, not in skiing, not in poker, not in life.
Is that her dad?
Her dad, yep.
Dad?
Yeah, I mean, listen. I understand. I freaking hate losing.
Do you like winning more or hate losing more?
You know, that's a really good question. I think I really dislike losing. I like winning, and winning is fun, but I really hate losing.
So the better question is, do you love winning or hate losing?
So it really
What's your answer?
depends on the situation.
Does it?
Yeah. I don't know.
So if you take your football team, it depends on who they're playing to determine that answer for the Super Bowl?
No, but if it's that or us all doing Olympic games, like so, the where we had to eat the stuff. So it was like we had to eat like 4, 3,
donuts.
2, 1, and it was like donuts, crackers,
Totally should have done 3 beers.
Beer.
and
Yeah.
whatever, and you know, you and I essentially kind of bluffed.
Mm-hmm.
And then didn't eat it because in that moment it was better to lose than to give up all the momentum we had from doing 75 hard.
Yeah,
So
winning.
did you win or lose?
I was gonna say, like, winning is a matter of perspective in that one.
Yeah. I bet you if
I
we
just
asked all the other guys we
really
were playing
dislike
against, they would have said
losing.
we lost.
Yeah.
I hate losing.
I hate it so much.
Rating time. What is your rating for Molly's game?
8.0 for me.
8.0 for the Marcus Mangus. I'm gonna say Brett would give this an 8.1.
Nah, he'd be like a. I think Brett would be like an 8.4.
Really?
Mhm.
All right. We'll see. Nate?
I'm going 7.5.
Do we boo?
No,
I mean-
so here's
He
here's
can
the
be
thing.
wrong. It's okay.
I liked it. It's not one where like I think I would go back and watch it again and again.
Oh,
and
I'm the
again.
exact
That's
opposite.
crazy to me.
Well,
I could watch this over
so-
and over. again.
Over and over.
Shelly was really not into it. So like I said earlier, like
What was she not into?
I don't know poker. She doesn't know poker. So a lot of that, it was like they were talking
feel
about
like there wasn't
This
much
was a
poker.
poker movie, but that's the thing. Like, this is a poker movie for people who don't know poker. The whole time she's explaining the most basic to get you like.
Yep, still
That's what I love
way.
about The Big Short. It's
I-
like it explains finance in such a creative way.
I will say, like, I do think this is a movie that you have to pay attention to.
Oh, yeah,
I-
no doubt. This
and
is not
and
a
it's just like
have
Sorkin.
on in the background.
Sorkin does that to you.
So because I was taking notes, that's why it's a 7.5. Like if I was just sitting there watching it, I think I wouldn't have caught the depth of this movie, and it would have been really just lost on me. And
I don't know.
I think I would have at the end been like,
That's interesting. I'm the opposite. Like,
Yeah,
I have to like sit and experience the
enjoy
movie the
it,
first time,
watch it, and then dig into
and
it.
then I take
oh,
the
man.
notes on.
I was
it,
just
yeah.
constantly
Yeah, that's gonna ruin a movie for you.
no.
The only
like
time
that.
I've done that is if it's a movie
horror
that
movie?
I've seen before.
No,
yeah,
no.
that's true.
You did
A
that for
movie I
no,
don't- yeah.
because
I don't want to experience the emotions of this chimpanzee
when you
jumping
guys
out of my
assign-
TV.
When you guys assign, now you're gonna have to watch John Wick twice.
Yeah, and I probably will.
That way, you just watch the first time and just watch it,
experience it. Yeah, I'll do
and then
that.
the second time take
Yeah,
notes.
John Wicked, by the way. Molly's Game is a 9 for me. I could watch it. I have watched it over and over again. At the conference, we're in Dallas. We just get done spending hours with Molly backstage talking about it, met her boyfriend, and that night after heard her speak on stage, meeting her, knowing her story, hanging out,
That does make a difference.
watched
for sure,
the movie
yeah.
that night
Yeah.
in the hotel room, which we had the coolest basically penthouse suite at this brand new hotel in Dallas where it overlooks the stadium and the whole city. So we feel like we're kind of living the lifestyle
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the time. We just got done playing poker.
You had the whole
But that
experience.
that was years after. I've always loved this movie. I thought it was really deliberate.
Yeah, I think it's a really
anything
great
Aaron
movie.
Sorkin touches, I'm gonna.
I don't think there were any flaws to this movie at all. Like looking back on it, I was like, I don't think I could poke.
You know
like,
what's interesting
any-
is I
any
don't know
like holes in it or
I think it's a really good movie, and I really love the dialogue. There's something about it that I just can't get there. You
On
know,
a 9?
Even like I only gave it an 8.0. You know, it's not like I was like mid 8s. You know, it's hard for me to put my finger on what it is, but I think it's good, not great, or even really good, but not great.
I'd be interested to see what Brett says. We'll see. We'll see if
He's not gonna watch the movie, and he's not gonna listen to this episode.
He's seen the movie. He's seen the movie. He's seen the movie. We'll get his take on the next episode, which is what? What are we doing next episode?
I thought we were doing John Wick.
Yeah,
Wicked,
John Wicked,
Birdman, and then we need.
Speaking of low, deep voices,
then we need Remington's pick for Christmas movies.
sweet.
Dude, I got
So-
that. Dude, I'll say that are we allowed to talk about the book that we're doing for Christmas?
It's in my backpack right now. So-
Have you checked this out?
I bought it. I don't. Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe we should do the book last, because one of the things that I'm interested to do is to read it to my kids.
well, yeah, that's what I thought we were doing.
Yeah, because Colby, I brought it home, and she loves the Lord of the Rings stuff, and we've been reading The Hobbit, and she was all about it, and she's sitting there reading it, and
That's cool.
so I think it might be kind of fun if we can like read it to our kids and then report back and talk about it. I think that maybe.
So do you want it to come out on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, that'd be
Maybe.
great.
I think so.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah.
And then Violent Night was one of your picks.
Yes.
Is that
Have you
something?
seen it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
I think
My
I
pick
think
is
you'll be
the best
surprised.
one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The best Christmas pageant ever.
Ooh, I haven't seen that
2024.
yet. I haven't seen it yet.
It is so good.
Dallas
So
Jenkins.
Very nice. All
Very
right.
nice.
So what's the next one though?
Wicked.
John Wicked.
Either Wicked or John Wick.
I think we should have
What if
half of
Brett
us
watches
watch Wicked.
Wicked?
Yeah, that's okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
Get me a mic.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Get a fourth mic. I'm in.
Brett will watch Wicked. Brett will watch
We'll
Wicked.
start talking
and
about John Wick.
And we'll just start talking about John Wick without saying anything. This will be one of the best episodes yet.
Because he's going to listen to this podcast.
No, he won't.
No, I know.
And
that's the
and it
joke.
won't come out before next week anyway. For the recording.
Brett, if you're listening to this, we're doing John Wick.